Hey guys, it's Tim from the Moratorium. I am coming to you on video today for our first ever Moratorium movie, video, whatever you want to call it. I came to you today because we watch a lot of different movies on the Moratorium. And there's a lot of things that I watch on my own that we don't get a chance to talk about. And some of the newer stuff that we just keep off of the roster because we dig being around the 80s. Do you blame us? It's the best time of movies ever. Anyway, I've watched a few movies and I think that I think you need to know about them. All right, I actually watched Psycho Goreman. Now, I'm really late to the game for this because I know several people, I know a lot of you guys have already talked about Psycho Goreman. And guess what? You're going to hear it from me too. But probably with a little moratorium twist where I talk more about the cast than I do about the movie. The movie is awesome. If you haven't seen it, it's the best summer movie ever. Family movie, sure. Sure. It's a very gory, over the top gore, lots of action. It'll make you laugh. I laughed throughout the entire thing, but I have a morbid sense of humor. But this movie needs to be talked about. It needs to be relished. This is going to be a cult classic, and that's saying something. Is it saying something? Anyway, so Psycho Goreman just came out last year in 2020 and was written and directed by Stephen Kostansky. By Stephen Kostansky. Kostansky? Stephen Kostansky. This is an up-and-coming writer and director. He's done a few things under his belt here. You might know him most from The Void, which came out in 2016. He wrote and directed The Void. That is another one that I've seen, I really enjoyed, and I really need to revisit. After seeing what he did with Psycho Goreman, really makes me appreciate where he's coming from and his craft, because he has this ability to show horrific things, but also laughable things. You can really enjoy yourself with watching Psycho Goreman. The Void, I believe, was the same way. Had kind of a more eerie little feel to it, though. Psycho Goreman has a handful of actors in it, people we haven't really seen before. And the show stealer is being the kids. Mimi, who was played by Nita Josie Hanna, is her first movie role. Now I think she's a dancer, and her ability to play this kooky preteen girl is awesome. She did a phenomenal job. Along with the boy who plays her brother, which is Owen Meyer. Again, he has just a handful of credits under his belt. I think this was their first movie together. First movie period and first movie together. So Owen Meyer, he's been doing more recent things, and we'll probably see him come around more often. He was his first real role, besides being in short films, was in Nosferatu. It was a AMC series based on a Joe Hill novel. It was pretty good. It was interesting. Not as good as I hoped it would be. Psycho Goreman is his real first role as being kind of a lead, and he does a great job in this. They really do a great job playing this brother and sister who have made up this weird game called Crazy Ball. The way that the brother and sister play off each other, fantastic. Really love it. It's great stuff. You need to sit down and watch Psycho Goreman. Anyway, Psycho Goreman also has Adam Brooks. Adam Brooks plays the father. He made me laugh out loud. His deadpan humor, I think, really did well for this movie. Adam Brooks is a writer-director himself. And he did a movie called Father's Day, which he also starred in. I would be interested in checking this out. It reads: a murderer, a priest, and a delinquent try to bring down a father killing madman. What else do you want? Sounds like a great time to me. I believe that Costanzi had something to do with this, if not just for some of the effects. I'll have to check that out. But Father's Day also has Lloyd Kaufman playing God. So, hey, that's his rightly earned throne. Adam Brooks was great in this, but he also played in Manborg, which was another feature directed and written by Kostansky. Manborg looks like a lot of fun, kind of a over-the-top martial arts, sci-fi, action thriller that, and maybe on a zero-budget movie, if you can't make it good, maybe you can make fun of it. And that makes it even better. So, Manborg, I watched the trailer for it. It looks interesting. Looks like kind of fun. Looks like something I should be able to drink a 6 or 12 pack and enjoy. So I'll be looking for that hopefully soon. Psycho Goreman is available on Shudder right now. If you do not have the Shudder network, then you're kind of missing out. There's a lot of good stuff on Shudder, and I really enjoy it. I don't mind paying for their service whatsoever. So much that I want to say about the movie Psycho Goreman, but I don't want to give any of it away since it's so new. I'm just saying, go out there. It's a good, gory, fun, over-the-top movie. And it looks like that Adam Brooks possibly even met Kostansky while Kostansky was doing the special effects makeup for Father's Day, which that's pretty cool. And special effects is really where Kostansky has made his career. He has done a lot of makeup. Makeup department, 31 credits. And this goes way down on the list. He was prosthetics shop assistant for Capote. Tamara, if you remember Tamara, I remember the box for it. I've never seen it. Has a girl with an axe on the front of it. Still never seen that movie. How about Laser Ghosts 2? I can't wait not to see that one. But a little bit further up his list is when you see he starts making his own thing. So Manborg is kind of over the top. Kung Fury, I may have mentioned. Kung Fury is a lot of fun, and that's what I got out of this movie, and I assume will be the same out of Manborg. He did the special effects makeup for Wrong Turn 4, Resident Evil Retribution, and Silent Hill Revelation. So he's really getting into there around 2010 through 2013. He did a lot of special effects for bigger stuff. Then he got hooked up with Hannibal, the TV series of Hannibal. He did 12 episodes in the makeup department for that. And if you ever watched the Hannibal TV series, you know that there are a lot of prosthetics, a lot of makeup, very well done show. Ahead of its time and was canceled too soon. Maybe we'll see a revival at some point. If not, it stands alone as it is. Ditch Clarice, you don't need to see that. Watch Hannibal. Kostansky also did the special effects makeup for the Eli Roth Gorefest movie Clown. I think Eli Roth presented that. That is an over-the-top, gory, enjoyable movie. I did enjoy that. It was very creepy, creeped me out. Kostansky did Crimson Peak. He was in the makeup department for that. Crimson Peak, The Suicide Squad, It, Star Trek Discovery. He did a few episodes in prosthetic makeup. Kostansky also directed probably the newest incarnation. I don't know. I'm not with the Leprechaun series much at all, but Leprechaun Returns. Now, I watched the trailer for it. The makeup is way different from what we enjoyed, but just because he's directing this and he has a hand in it, I will watch this just to see what he kind of pulls off. I'm kind of excited. I was real interested to see that Kostansky, he did special effects on a short-lived TV series that I just happened upon called Todd and the Book of Pure Evil. This TV show was absolutely hilarious. I love it. You guys need to go watch it. I think it's just barely on Shudder for another week right now, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it somewhere else. Over the top, 22-minute episodes, way gory, way fun, and it follows just a couple of stoner kids who are trying to find the Book of Pure Evil that just happens to be kind of a Wishmaster situation where the kids want something from high school. They read in the book, I want to have a bigger penis, and the kid comes back with this monster penis thing. It's a lot of fun. That episode was crazy. I've never seen a giant penis slammed in a locker in high school. Anyway, lots of good stuff coming out of Kostansky. I can't wait to see what he produces more. I think Psycho Goreman is going to put him on the map of look what I can do. If you give me a bigger budget, no telling what I can do. They did spend some money on the special effects in this, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Over the top. Robert Homer plays a cop that has been I guess made into a lifeless, soulless shell by Psycho Goreman and kind of follows him around for a while. Absolutely hilarious. Just a zombie cop that has no mind left, but he is now permanently attached to his gun, and it keeps going off at random times. Funny shit. All of this in this movie is fun. A great ride. You need to see it. I'm not going to tell you too much of the plot other than we have evil against even worse evil. So Psycho Goreman has been held in this tomb by this mystical gem, and there's a name for it, and I'm just blanking it out right now. Anyway, the kids accidentally unearthed this thing, and he is being controlled by this gem. So the little girl has power over Psycho Goreman. Unfortunately, there was a group called the Templar who have imprisoned him for all of eternity and did not expect for him to be unearthed and set free. A lot of fun between that little story plot line. It's real silly when you see the different makeup effects for all the different people within the story, whether they are monsters from other planets or cyborgs or what have you. They're over the top, a lot of fun. I guarantee you'll have a good time. All right, so that's all I'm going to say about Psycho Goreman today. All right, tune it in, check it out. You'll love it. That is my pick for this week. Run out and see Todd and the Book of Pure Evil. You need to see that too. You'll laugh. You need a good laugh. And remember, we're always going to be here in the Moratorium. You can check us out every week at themoratorium.com. You can find us on all the social medias. You can find us on all the different platforms for streaming your different podcasts. We have a lot of fun talking about movies. Jason and I have been friends for over 20 years, and this is what we did before, just now we record it. Lots of good times. Guys, if you want to support us, there's probably a link down here on the bottom or something that says subscribe. Please do so. That'll help us out. Feel free to go to our Patreon and throw us a few bones, and we'll start throwing you some free stuff back, like director's cuts of the movie episodes of the Moratorium podcast. I cut out 20 to 30 minutes per episode and save it just for the director's cuts. All right, guys, I'm signing off. Hope you enjoyed this video. have a good time, watch some movies, and long live VHS.